I give it a few minutes and usually people start coming in. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, I got the right title up now. Yes, I'm back. Vibes, welcome everybody. I'm gonna give it a little bit. Wait for it to show up and come in. Vibes, you watch Walking Dead? As if you don't, there's gonna be spoilers and stuff if you haven't watched it yet. It's a pretty cool setup, right? You don't watch it anymore, but you're still first. You might watch it again. Well, if you're gonna watch it again, I prefer you not watching this. You're gonna get spoiled big time. And what happened in the mid-season finale and what's going on. What predictions for this next upcoming episode. Watching Coming to America. Okay. Buy all the seasons from Amazon. Very cool. Very cool. Running a little late, guys. Had a late dinner. It doesn't matter. All right, as long as you don't want to get, as long as you don't care about getting spoiled. All right, it's all good. Stay. You talk to me later. All right, talk to me later. See you next time. What headset do you use? I have 6 headsets. I have no idea. I suck half music. How them legs doing? My legs doing fine, thanks for asking, I guess. Oh, I suck calf muscles off? Oh, that's why you're asking how my legs are doing? Because of your name? Alright, Cold, cool. Be on the lookout for trolls, I guess. Alright, buddy. See you in a bit. Wait a little longer. A minute, and then we'll get started, I guess. Yeah, I'm just gonna get food. Alright. Cool. Cold, since you're here, do you have any questions, Cold? Or any predictions of what's gonna happen? The upcoming episode on Sunday on Walking Dead? Everyone dies. They become real life. I got to shoot all my guns. Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Well, I do know they did talk that when it does end, everyone is going to die in the show. They did mention that. That much I do know. Well, I guess we'll start with the one rumor I heard. They're saying you have info on spoilers. Yes. I do know with stuff with Maggie. I know Maggie hasn't. They're still negotiating terms with her new contract, and she wants a lot more money than what they want to give her. So she actually might not be coming back to season 9. I don't know if they're gonna have her just walk off the show or kill her off. I don't know what they're gonna do with her if they can't come to negotiations. But she might not even be back in season 9 for The Walking Dead as of right now, which would suck because that's a big character going. But yeah, that's gonna suck. I think Carl's alive also. I don't think he's bit. The baby might kill her. Yeah, I can see them doing that. I can see them having her have complications with the pregnancy and maybe killing her off that way, and having them both die. The fuck, 9 seasons left season 3. Yeah, you've been gone a while, buddy. This is the 8th season right now. Mid-season finale just is about to end, and they're going to be doing the middle of season 8. So yeah, you're really behind. You're real behind. I don't think Carl's bit. I like her. Hope not. I hope not too. I really don't. I hope that doesn't happen. That's going to suck if they do have to write her off for some fact of negotiations for contracts. That's really going to suck. I don't think Carl's going to die, in my opinion, because I just can't see them doing it. I think it's a big tease what they're doing. Plus, he also bashed the producers for killing him off and all that shit. Like, why would you bash your producer and if you want to be a movie star and be other TV shows? No one's going to take you back. So that's one thing. And plus, if you look at the episode 1 of season 8, they show 2 years forward into the future, and you see Carl in the future 2 years after the war, where Rick with the cane and Carl saying, "Oh, here playing hooky." Why would you show 2 years in the future and then have him die? That doesn't make any sense. That whole scene wouldn't make any sense. So that's just my opinion on Carl. The rumor is, though, from what I understand, this is a big spoiler. From what I heard, the rumor is that they are killing him off. So I could be wrong about this prediction. I'm hoping I'm not. I mean, I can't stand. Let's get on. I can't stand Carl. I cannot stand Carl. I just can't. I don't like him. So to me, if he dies, I really don't care. Well, pull a Will Smith on Independence Day 2. He didn't want to do anything, kill him. Yeah, they might do that with her. Might not even mention. They might just say, I guess they might just say you had a complication with the kid, and she's not here no more. I guess they could do that. He might not even see her. If they can't come to terms with Maggie. That's definitely sure. But back to Carl. The rumor is from what I heard, Michonne and Rick take Carl into the church, and Carl's supposed to take his own life. That's the rumor I heard. Like I said, my prediction could be wrong, and I hope I'm not. I hope I'm not wrong, because I don't like him, but a lot of people like Carl, and I think it's going to ruin the story base of what's going to happen to him, especially in the comic book of a story that they could develop with him. It's going to suck having him not there. I could care less if I think he's a wuss. For Rick's son, after that whole fight scene in that garage, the pushing fight, I was like, yeah, you should be a lot tougher than that. Well, they showed Glenn, one in the future, having dinner. That was different because they showed that with they mentioned that in Talking Dead also, that was Rick's fantasy dream of having them all, hey Tilly, having them all be together, even at the end they weren't supposed to be together. That was more like a fantasy dream. This looked more like a push to the future, like what happens after the war. Rick being old, a little older, with a cane from being beaten up so much. But I guess they could do it that way, make it look like that's what he wants, like it was a fantasy dream also. But like I said, that would be kind of stupid, I think it'd be kind of a little ridiculous doing that. like I said, I could be wrong. I could be wrong in my prediction. You know, like a rumor could be true, and they do take him to the church, and he ends up killing himself. That could be definitely true with Carl. You know, I mean, what's everybody else's predictions on it? Everybody else have a prediction what's going to happen to Carl? Are they going to keep him? They're going to kill him off? What's everybody else's opinion on it? I would love to hear it. I want you guys interacting with me also. I just want to be here talking and telling you guys what I think what's going to happen. Drop the like. Thank you, John. Appreciate it, man. You got to go. You're dropping a like and leaving? All right, man. See you next time. Be good. Have a great... Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I'll see you next time I stream, bud. Have a good day. Hey, Renegade. What's going on? Welcome, Renegade. Appreciate you guys coming in. I really appreciate the support from every one of you. I really do. Like I said, I want everybody's... Savage, what's going on, buddy? What's going on, Savage? Think they're gonna kill him off. He got bit. There's no way around that. See, that's the thing. I don't think he got bit. And I went through this in my other video. If you like, I rewound it. I watched it over. If you watch where he's placed in the deer, you know, he's in it where that bite is. Like, you don't see it. I rewound it so many times, and then the other zombie that came up, if that zombie was biting him, that zombie would continue biting him. If the zombie wouldn't come up and go to his face, he's gonna continue eating them. That's just, I don't know. That's just my opinion of a cure, but I don't know. They've been having that rumor for a long time about the cure, but I think Kirkman already said there's not going to be a cure for the virus. He already said there'd be no cure. It'd be cool if they made a cure or something has a cure. That'd be cool, but I don't think they're going to do it. Savage, my day is going great, man. How about you? Unless he's immune, maybe he is the cure. That could be a twist, a big storyline if he is immune. But like I said, Kirkman also slammed the door on that, also saying no one's going to be immune. So we'll see what happens. What's going on, Ice Ninja? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Your day was good? I'm happy, man. Happy to hear it. Really am happy to hear that. Ice Ninja, you watch Walking Dead? Because if you haven't, if you notice at the bottom it says Walking Dead spoilers, so just be aware. Be aware, bud. I don't want you getting all annoyed that we're talking about it and you haven't seen it or, you know, anything. I think Carl's probably the biggest discussion of what's going to happen next, you know, this probably upcoming episode and what they're going to do with it. And I know that's probably the biggest topic right now. But there's also other stuff going on, you know, that we gotta, you know, really talk about. Not much, and I stopped watching. I don't care really. Okay, man. You just want to hang out and just listen. That's all good, man. I'm cool with it. Just wanted you aware that, you know, there's gonna be spoilers. I hope he wasn't bit, and if he was, he is immune. I don't want him to die. A lot of people don't want him to die. Like I said, I'm not a fan of Carl by any means. I am not a fan of Carl. I don't like him. So if he dies, he dies. It's whatever with me. But I don't think he's bit, and if he is bit, they're probably gonna do something where he got bit where the gunshot was, and the gunshot made scar tissue where it won't, the spreading won't go there. Who knows? They might do something. Going to win the fight, the war. Oh, yeah, they're gonna win the war. We'll get into that a little bit. We'll talk about the war. I have to know what started it all. I'm with you, Cedric, on that. That's why I started watching Fear the Walking Dead. I was hoping Fear would go into what started it all, and when it didn't, I was kind of really disappointed in it. It kind of really bothered me. This might sound dumb, but do you do requests for people? What do you mean do requests for people? What do you mean by that? Like do shout-outs? That was quick. Mart Hamburgers. Carl's new name is Arl because can't see. That's funny. That's funny, Terry. I know this is probably going to be a big discussion. It's probably going to be a discussion for most of the stream. It's going to be called, but like I said, there's a lot of other things I want to get into besides him. Not like rating people's streams. Yeah, I read people's streams. And if we have enough people in here at the end, I'll see if any of my friends are on streaming, and we might rate one of them. All depends on how it goes. It really does. But we might do that at the end. I'm only going to do like an hour stream, so we're doing like another 45 minutes. It's not going to be not that long of a stream. Kind of like how Talking Dead is. We'll do like an hour of this to talk about the Walking Dead and predictions and stuff. Yeah, 8 people in here right now. Yep, 8 people. So like I said, if we have enough like this, by the end, I have no problem going to raid somebody. Epi Dragon is streaming. Oh, then that's a definite choice. Definitely. If Epi is streaming when I'm done, we'll definitely go raid Epi. He deserves to raid. I don't eat them. Nah, 9. Yeah, it's if this goes up a good amount, you know, I'd be great, and we'll do a big raid. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of stuff I want to get into besides just Carl. Like here's another one, another big character. Ezekiel's captured, right? What's gonna happen with Ezekiel? Is Morgan and Carol gonna rescue him and get him out, or are they gonna end up killing him off also? Like him make like a really another tricky death. What do you guys think of that? You don't like Carl either? I am not a Carl fan. Enough. Can I ask the request? Who we gonna raid? Tilly just said it. If we have enough in here, Epi Dragon right now is streaming. If he's still streaming at the end, we'll probably raid Epi Dragon. Walking Dead lost it. It was about surviving. Now it's all what? It was about. I'll tell you right now. The first 2 seasons. The reason why I get it. It was about survival because Frank Darabont was the producer of the show. And if you've ever seen The Mist is all about surviving. And that's what it reminded me of the first 2 seasons was how Frank Darabont did it. And I love how Frank Darabont did it. I wish they would have kept him in it because I loved his feel. His feel for the show and bringing the characters to life. He had such a way of doing it. And when he left, it kind of did it. They lost an edge when he left. I will give you that. About killing in the most brutal way. Yeah, that's what it's about. But you notice if you read the comics also have very brutal kills also, which is what they keep, which is what its guidelines is. So that's pretty much where they get the killing is also from. A lot of it's from the comic book. And I'll be the first to say it, the comic book is like 10 times better than the show. The show ruined a lot of good characters from the comic. And I'll be the first person to say it. The apocalypse has been going on for years now. You've got to understand that they have adapted. Yep. Everybody's adapted. Like if you think about it, actually, Rick is not far from where Shane was. The only difference between Rick and Shane is that Shane would kill someone to survive if he had to. Rick is not like that, but Rick has those tendencies to, you know, kill people that are going to be a threat to him instead of trying to give them a chance anymore, which was what Shane was about too. So Rick is really a lot neck and neck with Shane, if you really think about it right now. If, say, a character needs to put you in violence, then brutal kill would make you think about. Yep, exactly what it is. Like this guy right here, Negan. He brings up a statement, so you're afraid of him. Like, oh man, this guy don't care about who he kills. Makes you afraid of him. That's my favorite character in the show and the comic book. It makes you think about double crossing him. But fear only lasts so long, though. You know, fear only lasts. Like Dwight's a big thing of that. Like fear only goes so far. If you don't love someone or care about that person, eventually you're going to turn on that person. If you could find someone to take them out. So yeah, that definitely comes to play. Hercules kills people for downwind. Yep, farting downwind. Rick don't take chances no more. It's all about protecting the people he cares about. He don't take the chances no more. Well, same thing with the whole thing. Take them out from the inside of their group. Yep, take them out from inside of their group. That's what happens when you have the fear. When you fear someone, that's exactly what happens. So someone from inside the group could be able to, you know, all the plans, and you could take them out that way. That's why fear doesn't go so far. And especially in real life, it doesn't go far. Being afraid of somebody. So, you want to check on my dad? Can you check on my dad? Yeah. Thanks. Anything else? Guys, anything else you want to talk about? Like I said, the whole Ezekiel thing, that's a big one. Like, what's going to happen with him? Like, I'm curious about that. He's one of my favorite characters, King Ezekiel. Even though he kind of lost all the hope and everything, he's still one of my favorite characters. When is the next episode airing? On Sunday? Yes, this Sunday is the next episode of Walking Dead. It's this Sunday. This Sunday will be the next episode. Like I said, here, I'll tell you, you guys want... Okay, so, I gotta write things down to remember everything, because I'm getting old. Alright, so, like I said, my prediction about Ezekiel would be, pretty much I think they're gonna get him out. You know, I think what's gonna end up happening is Carol and Morgan's gonna go in there. Morgan's most likely gonna kill Gavin. And, they're gonna get him out, but the rumor has it, there's been a little twist. The rumor has it that Gavin's probably definitely gonna end up dying from the Saviors, and the rumor is that Henry will be the one that takes him out. Now, if you guys forget who Henry is, Henry's the guy the kid Morgan's training, and the other rumor is that they kill off Carl, that Henry is gonna take the storyline of Carl. That wouldn't be a bad thing. Eugene Porter needs to flip and die and never trust him again. Haha, I do too. I blame it on the kids. Eugene is actually a very big, like, especially in the comic book, he's a very big part of everything, and he's very smart. He just adapts to how to survive, and that's just what he is. He's a survivor, so he'll just go wherever he has to just to survive. That's just what he does. Hang on a second, guys.
He wants to get into the chair, but he's afraid. He wants you to do it.
All right. Guys, give me 1 second. I'll be right back, guys. 1 second.
How are they going in the chair for? What chair? Where is he? Bed? Right in bed, yeah. Is it paused right now, or they can see?
No, just pause. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Smart, but the nerve. Don't trust him again. See, that's the thing. I think he's gonna redeem himself, Eugene, with the whole Father Gabriel thing. So I don't think they're gonna get rid of him just yet. We'll see what happens. But Eugene, yeah, I'm not a big fan of him either. Eugene's a cyborg. Everything about him strange. Yeah, he's definitely strange, but he always has a tendency. He's very smart. He's always a step ahead of things. He's very, very intelligent. That's the thing about Eugene. Very, very intelligent person. Let's see. What does everybody think of Dwight? What do you guys think of Dwight? Like him, hate him? He talks and walks like a... He does. Eugene definitely talks and walks like a robot. I agree with you guys. Agree with that 100%. He's just a very smart person, though. Like I say, he's always a step ahead. But like I said, what do you guys think of Dwight? You like him, you hate him? I'll tell you what I think of him. Even his mullet is artificial. Oh, the mullet's an 80s thing. I don't trust anybody with a mullet. Very, very quiet, guys. 7 people, very quiet. You guys don't think anything of Dwight? Dwight might be closer to redemption, closer than Eugene. I think he's closer to redemption than Eugene, yes. But Dwight's biggest problem is that Dwight is a lot like Daryl. Dwight, both have to die. Dwight's a lot like Daryl. Like, I don't know if you guys read the comic book a lot, but if you read Daryl's not in the comic book, so Dwight is like Daryl, pretty much, you could say. So my personal, you can't have two characters that are alike in the show, so they're probably gonna end up getting rid of Dwight. Dwight just wants his wife. Yeah, Dwight just wants his wife back, but I don't think that's gonna. They got too many people pissed at him, like Tara. Even Daryl said he's gonna kill him and it's over. There's too many people still pissed at him, even though without him, hate to say it, but without Dwight, this wouldn't be taking place. There'd be no war. They wouldn't know what to do with Negan. They got someone on the inside that know what Negan's gonna do before Negan does it, and that's how they're ahead of him right now. Tara might kill him regardless, but just the simple fact that he's killed the person that she loved. So definitely, that's definite. Tara can be one of those people that definitely get rid of Dwight. I personally don't think they're going to keep him around for the simple fact that he's exactly like Daryl. So, you think Tara will? So, like I said, a lot of people think Tara might. But like I said, it also don't forget the other person got away, and now you know that she's going to go to Negan and let Negan know it was Dwight that did it. So it could be Negan that takes out Dwight, for all we know. Negan might get a hold of him. So there's a lot of people that want Dwight dead. It's not just Tara, it's not just Daryl. Negan's going to be one of those people that don't want him gone. There's a lot of people that don't like Dwight, don't trust him. Wouldn't put him and Tara in the same room by themselves and expect them to work out. Exactly. Tara already said she wants him gone. And she already told Daryl if he's not going to do it, then she's going to do it. So most likely, if Daryl changes his mind by not killing him, it's going to be Tara. Tara's definitely going to get it to kill him. And that's going to be that. I just don't think they're going to keep him around in the show. I really don't. So that's just my thing on it. I just can't see that. I'm keeping two of the same characters the same in the show. Has anybody watched the trailer to the new episode coming up? Everyone see the trailer? The trailer looks pretty intense. I think Negan will kill Eugene for losing Tasha. I don't think Negan's gonna kill Eugene for losing Tasha. I think if Negan finds out that Eugene had Father Gabriel and the Doctor escape right now, I think that's what got Eugene in. There's nothing to do with Tasha anymore. Stay on my bike, and you won't. That's 2 episodes. Yeah, the new trailer is my daddy in this stream. I don't know. Is your daddy in the stream? I have no idea. I don't think so, because I know I'm not your dad, unless someone didn't tell me something. But the trailer is pretty sick. There's a part in the trailer where you see Simon confronting Jadis, is that name? Jadis from the Scavengers. The next scene you see Jadis on top of a big pile crying. And another scene you see all the Scavengers as walkers. So that could either mean Simon killed them all and let them to turn to take out Jadis, or it could just be someone else did it. You don't know, but they're leaning towards like Simon taking them out, and because they're them betraying again. But Negan didn't buy Eugene's story. He's just busy. I don't think he didn't buy his story. I just think he has. It's not a good reason to kill him off yet. Negan has other plans for Eugene. Yeah, Tilly, you need to see the trailer. The trailer. I would watch the trailer before you watch the episode 9, because the trailer's pretty good. The trailer looks pretty cool. It's pretty intense. But yeah, it's either most like it's leaning towards Simon doing that, but it also could be Rick's group when Rick's group go there, that Jadis gets pissed because the Saviors weren't dead, so maybe they got attacked. They went to fight. Who knows? It could be anything, but they're leaning more towards make it look like Simon did it, which is me. That's a little too obvious, making it look like that. So maybe it's maybe Rick goes there and they end up fighting, and Rick ends up just killing them and just not turning them, not killing them so they turn. I don't know. There's also rumors of Jadis being Alpha from the Whisperers, which I don't think that's true. I don't think that's gonna go. I lost my dad when I went to get milk. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, bud. He's not here. What's going on, Stu? Welcome, man. Hope you're a Walking Dead fan. If not, you're gonna get spoiled here. Had to get Lucille and some cheap tables and end the Walking Dead streams. Bus tables. It's gonna be a huge thing, man. It's this gonna be a very intense probably season, I think, with the war and how it's gonna all unfold. I wish the governor came back. I never saw a body. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I'm up to date on the. Oh, cool. I'm glad you're up to date. Then you don't be spoiled by anything. The governor was an awesome character. And if you like the governor, hey Bella, if you like the governor, then you would definitely would like the comic book governor, because the comic book governor is so much better. He's so much more like he's I don't know, he's just so much more of a threat than the governor was, in my opinion. Your Walking Dead posters turns my posters on. All right, cool. Yeah, let's see how everything goes on the upcoming season. It's gonna be definitely be intense. It's definitely gonna be intense. The governor coming back and being team with Negan would be sick. they technically didn't see a body, but he's gone. Hello, Blade. What's going on, buddy? What's going on? Welcome. Yeah, the governor. You haven't seen a body. He's gone. There's no way he's coming back. But that would be a very cool thing if they did something kind of twist that way. But I don't know. And I know a lot. The Walking Dead. I know it's going down to get seasons 1 through 8 on Amazon. It's $250. Yeah, it's a lot of money. I haven't read the comics yet. I want to wait until the show is over before I do that. Well, the comics is actually ahead of the show. And the comic books are probably going to be around after the show is over. I have a feeling. Just playing Farming Simulator 17 for the first time. Cool. Very cool. Nick is adopting the Middle Eastern kid when... Okay. Middle East. Call dies. No, I don't think that's going to happen. The kid that Rick found, you mean? I don't think it's going to happen. Most likely it's going to be Aaron that takes care of the kid, I think. Because Aaron just lost his partner, so it's probably gonna be Aaron that takes a kind to takes him in. It's not gonna be Rick. That's a good question though. That's a damn good question. From what I heard, the comics are way better, so I don't want to ruin the show for me. Yeah, the comics are 10 times better than the show. They are 10 times better than the show. What got me in, I'll tell you exactly what got me into the comics. We were watching season 2, and at the end of season 2, you see someone with a sword and these 2 zombies behind them. I'm like, oh man, who the hell is that? So I went to look it up, and you found out it's Michonne. And I'm like, and I started reading the comics from there, and I'm like, oh man, this is so cool. This is so much better than how the show is. Oh man, this is awesome. And I just got into it. It was awesome. The comics are 10 times better than the show. 10 times. The development of the characters in the comics are a lot better too. They ruined a lot of characters in the show. There's a few things that were better in the show that should have been in the comics. But otherwise the comics were better. When does this season end? It's gonna end probably in probably gonna be April. This season will end in April. Probably mid-April. There's gonna be just there's 8 episodes, so that's what, 8 weeks. That's like 2 months. Yeah, so around April, middle of April. But I definitely vibes. If you're not caught up, I would definitely get caught up. It's on Netflix. If you have Netflix, just binge it all on Netflix till you get to the season 7, and then maybe just buy season 8. Might be a little cheaper that way. But it's awesome. I recommend reading the comic books, over the show anytime, because the comic books go into a lot more detail with stuff, and it's just so much better. All right, guys, here's another one. Too soon. What do you guys think's happening to Negan at the end of this season? What do you think's happening to Negan? They're gonna kill him? He's gonna go away? They announced a new season after this. Yes, they already announced the season 9's already filming. I'm pretty sure they already announced they're doing a season 9. It's just not confirmed if Maggie's gonna be in it or not yet, but they already confirmed the season 9. From what I understand, Kirkman wants to do like 14 seasons or something, 16 seasons, something like that, of Walking Dead. I don't know if he's going to be able to, because Negan will die. He'll be kept a prisoner. Yes, I agree. I'm hoping they follow the comic books with that whole thing. They feed him to the zombies. Oh wow. A lot of people want him. A lot of people probably want him dead. I think what Stu said is probably going to happen. That they're going to end up making him a prisoner, and he'll be a prisoner as an example, of that Rick's way works, and he'll have to live with all that guilt of who he killed and what he's done his whole life, and because he could have easily just had them all work together and live together. If you made The Walking Dead, what wouldn't be one thing you would change about next season? Me, what I would change? I don't know what I would change. I mean, I would. But I'll tell you right now, what I would change is Daryl needs to be a bigger part of The Walking Dead. I'm not even a Daryl fan, really, but I get he's the most popular character, and because he's the most popular character, they need to do more with him. He needs his own story. He needs to be a leader or something. They need to do something with Daryl. You give him a love interest, you take it away. You give him a love interest in Carol, you take that away. You give him a love interest in Beth, she dies. It's just, they always try to do something with him and then they take it away. They don't do nothing with him. The most popular character on the show, and there's no story with him. The only story they have going right now is a civil war between him and Rick and them disagreeing. It's not that big a deal. They're gonna work things out. Kimball has already said that Rick will not survive the series. He already said no one's surviving the series. Kimball and Kirkman both actually said that when it ends, there's no survivors. It's just that's how it's gonna end. So when Beth died, yeah, Beth is actually a very that was very bad, because you weren't expecting that. That was very bad. Bring back the cannibals, I say. If you like the cannibals, you're gonna like the next group that comes in. The next group is gonna be the Whisperers, and they're even worse than the cannibals and worse than the Saviors. So you're really gonna want to watch the Whisperers when they come in, if you like the cannibals. But back to Negan, I think Stu is right. They're gonna make him prisoner and make an example out of him. I don't think they're gonna kill him off. I think the big kill for the Saviors will probably be Simon. They'll make him the big, victory kill, that he'll be taken out. So at least they have some villain dying besides Negan. That's what I think they're gonna do with it. I mean, I could be wrong. They could kill off Negan and totally go a different way than the comic book is going. Definitely. But I don't think so. I think they're gonna follow how the comic book is and leave him in the prison. What do you think Heath is? See, that's tricky, because Heath doesn't disappear in the comic books. So there's no guideline with him right now. I know he left because he was doing on the show for a while and he was doing movies. I have a feeling he's gonna show up with the Whisperers. I think they're gonna have him show up with the Whisperers. This way, it looks like a familiar face with them, and try to do something with that. They keep Negan captive. He's going to escape. Well, that's the thing. When Negan actually, Negan in the comic books redeems himself. Like, there's a part where he can escape, but he don't, 'cause he's trying to regain Rick's trust. You see, that's the thing. Negan, even though he's an asshole, which he is an asshole, he actually respects Rick. He actually likes Rick. Hey, Ray Gaming, what's up? He actually does like Rick and respect Rick as a leader. So I don't think he would even try to kill Rick. I think he'll end up trying to really work it out with him. I'd love to stay, bro, but I'm so far behind The Walking Dead, and I think I've heard too much. Much love. Yeah, awesome. I'm glad you stopped in. Yeah, you definitely heard. If you haven't caught up, you definitely heard way too much. You better go back and watch. I do appreciate you, Blade, coming by, man, and hanging out. Yes, I do remember you, Ray Gaming. Of course, I remember everybody that comes in. Are you going to stream tomorrow? And if you do, what time will you stream? Tomorrow, yes, I will stream. I'm probably going to do an 8 a.m. stream to about 11 a.m. stream. And after that, most likely maybe like a noon to 2 p.m. stream, or noon to like 1:30 stream. You too, Blade. Thank you for coming in, man. I'm sorry you got spoiled, but I did warn you yesterday there's going to be spoilers with it. When I told you I was doing it. Definitely go get caught up, though. Definitely worth it. The show's worth getting caught up with. I'll tell you that right now. It's worth getting caught up with. Let's see what else we got. Another like 17 minutes. What else do you guys want to talk about? Anything else in your guys' minds besides everything else we just said? I know Heath. Yeah, we discussed Heath. I totally forgot about Heath. Actually, I totally forgot that Tara didn't see him again. Oh yeah, it's another thing. What about about Oceanside? Because Oceanside is actually part of the trailer. Is there a Walking Dead? There's a lot of Walking Dead games actually. There's a Daryl Walking Dead game for the PS3. There's phone apps of Walking Dead games, card games, Walking Dead Road to Survival, which I play a lot. There's tons of Walking Dead games. But back, Oceanside is in the trailer. What do you think's happening with Oceanside? Are they going to be a big part of the war? Are they going to interfere? What's going to go on with them? I'm curious what you guys think, because Oceanside's not a part of the comic book at all. Like they're not a part of it. So that's going to be interesting to see how they're going to come into it. Like, are they going to be pissed because Rick went to take their weapons and they're still not finished with it? They're not finished with the war. Walking Dead app game sucks. It depends which one it is. If No Man's Land, I wasn't a big fan of. Road to Survival, I actually like. It's like an RPG, Walking Dead, where you get to make a faction or join a faction, and there's wars between factions and regions. I like that one. That's just me.
March to War.
March to War is another one, but March to War is like Game of War kind of, and you really get hit every which way you go, and you can't really develop unless you've been around for a while. So yeah, most of them are not that great of app games, really. Trophy hunters love the PS4 games. That you're talking about the Telltale series. The Telltale series are one. I actually do like them because the storylines are really good, but they are easy platinums and they're easy trophies just to play through and get. So yeah, I do like the Telltale series, and I do love the trophies because I'm a trophy hunter too. Overkill Software's Walking Dead is supposed to be a pretty good. Wait and see. I haven't heard of that one, but I'm gonna look into that one. I don't know what to think about Oceanside. Oceanside's going to be very tricky because, like I said, they could be pissed because they took their weapons and this whole thing's not even over yet. And, or they could be, oh, you know what, we want to fight witches. We want them taken out. We're tired of being scared. It could really go either way. Or it might even go both ways, maybe. Maybe they're going to be pissed because, oh, you took our weapons, it's not over yet. But then you're going to talk them into saying, hey, you know what, help us out. We need more numbers, and they might just join and just, help them, fight harder. To predict. Yeah, they are. That's gonna be hard to predict, Oceanside, because they've been isolated for so long. They're definitely gonna be harder to predict. I forgot about the March of War. I know there's a card game too. I forgot what the card game is called, but there's definitely a Walking Dead card game where you could trade cards between people. I didn't get into that. My stomach's growling. I ate. I don't get that. Must be a fat bastard if I'm so hungry.
What about Jesus and Maggie?
Oh yeah, Jesus and Maggie. I totally forgot.
What are you gonna do with those captured soldiers?
Oh, the captured. That's right. The captured soldiers. They're gonna probably leave them alive for leverage. Yeah, they're not gonna get rid of them. Kind of like Pokemon. Everybody loves that Pokemon Go. Everybody loves that Pokemon Go.
I got mine.
Everybody loves that Pokemon. I don't get the Pokemon Go thing. I really don't. I can't get into that. I'm not really into Pokemon. But yeah, Jesus and Maggie are kind of bumping heads. So is Jesus and Morgan, because Jesus wants to not be like the Saviors and wants to go a different way. The problem with going, like, I get that, but the problem with going a different way is a lot of these people are so, they think they are Negan also, that they can't live. There are some that are not like that, but it's hard to tell which ones are and which ones aren't. So it's like, who do you keep alive and who do you kill, you know? And in real life, I wouldn't keep any of them alive. Till the war was over. When the war was over, I get rid of them. That's just me. But it's gonna be tricky to see who they're gonna keep alive and who they're gonna get rid of. We're almost coming up on an hour here. Hey Jay Kurt, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on. There's so many things going on. I even forget a lot of things going on in the show. There's a lot of storylines that have to come into place. Like how's Enid gonna react with the whole Carl situation? If Carl does die, what's gonna happen to Enid? Is Enid gonna go on a war rampage? Is she gonna want revenge? What's gonna, is she gonna be pissed at Sadiq because pretty much he was trying to rescue him? It's gonna be a whole thing, especially Rick. Like, what's Rick gonna think? He's calling to save Sadiq, and now it's this guy because he's trying to save Sadiq and he's bit. There's a whole thing. The whole thing's gonna, if he dies, it's probably gonna be a big thing going with it. But like I said, I just can't see them killing off Carl. I just can't. Hang on, guys. You guys are very quiet for 6 people being in here. Come on, guys. We got 10 minutes left. Anything else you guys want to talk about Walking Dead that I haven't mentioned or haven't discussed yet for 10 minutes? That's something in you guys' minds. Besides Nightbot talking.
Is Shiva gonna come back as a
Shiva's gone.
Yeah.
Shiva's gone. Shiva got eaten. That was actually pretty sad, actually. That scene. Zombie tigers. Zombie tigers. Can you imagine that? But that'd be pretty actually interesting, seeing animals come back as the dead. Like a Walking Dead horse. Yeah. Horse gets bitten, scratched. That's interesting. Whatever happens, let's say they do get bitten, they escape. Do they turn? That's pretty interesting.
Usually the animals in the show usually get all eaten.
All eaten up, yeah. Once they get bit, that's it. That's over. That is interesting, though. Like if one did escape, but it turn, or just die from the infection. All right, guys. Listen, we have nothing else to talk about. No nothing to talk. We'll wrap it up. The Walking Dead Rabbits run. Well, we'll wrap it up and we'll do a raid if you guys want, because it's kind of dying off right now. Pretty much covered everything, just about in under an hour, which isn't bad. But we could do a raid. I'll see who is. Let's see. Sorry, I'm having a talk with my son about his report card. It's all good. It's all good. We'll go wrap it up, and I'm gonna see who's streaming right now, and we'll see who we could do see if we could do a raid for someone. Is Epi still streaming, Tilly? There's a few people streaming. That's hard to pick right now. Epi Dragon is streaming. Epi Dragon is streaming. It's like Dead by Daylight. Let's see. Yep. So we'll wrap it up, guys. There's 5 people in here. I want to do a raid. If you guys don't know what a raid is, I'm going to drop a link in the chat box below. You guys will click on it, and we'll do a disastrous raid. Hang on. That's what we're going to end up doing. We'll end it a little early because, like I said, we pretty much covered everything. And I'll try to do this every week. Maybe I'll wait till a Wednesday. Every Wednesday we'll do like a Talking Dead after the show's over. It'd be like a kind of like I guess kind of like Talking Dead, only we'll give it a few days so everybody can catch up watching, because I know people don't watch it right away. So we'll try to come back like every Wednesday. But with that, we'll end, and we're gonna do an Epi. Actually, I didn't even have to do that. We're gonna do an Epi Dragon raid. I'm gonna drop his link, and just in case. Are we blowing tree? I don't know. I'm not blowing a tree. That's Epi's link right there, and I'll drop another one, like a single one. We're gonna definitely do a Epi Dragon raid, and just make sure you put hashtag disastrous raid in his chat. All right, guys. So with that, we're gonna end, and I'll see you guys. Well, this with the Talking Dead stuff, I'll see you guys probably next Wednesday. Everybody enjoy.